have an update. I burned my account that you saw me pass from the last videos. I had to work myself back up, figure out my strategy, figure out what best times to trade for me, and just get through it. Tuesday, April 14th at 1:30, 1:45 in the morning. I was so scared. I didn't know why I was scared. I just was like, this can't be that easy, right? I was like, there's no way, because I'm so used to getting fucked. So I just watched it happen. I already drew this zone out and I saw it just go up and up and up and up. And I was like, well, all right. I was scared, so I didn't take it. So I waited a little bit longer. I saw that that price rejected from this zone up here. This one. Perfect zone. Perfect. I still didn't take it. So then I mapped out this zone right here, right? I mapped it out. Price pushed way down from here. So I was like, okay, this is it. I didn't set a limit order. I actually hit a market order right at 435. I decided not to go BE because like I was really excited when it pushed down to here. I was like, oh my goodness, it's pushing down. Usually I would get scared and I would set my trade to BE, but I was like, no, I'm tired of getting fucked in the ass. So I kept it open and price did come back. Price did come back again. And at this time I was already sleeping. I was like, man, give me the news when I wake up. Man, lo and behold, 289 ticks, one contract on GC. My usual is 30 tick stop loss, and then whatever I can get for a TP. The reason I picked this 289 ticks is because on TOPSTEP, in order to pass the combine, you cannot have more than half the target in one day. Next day, Wednesday, April 15th. Let's look at, okay. So my usual trade window is 1 to 1:30, maybe 1:45 New York time. So I drew this out. Price was not coming even close. So I'm like, all right, so no trading, I guess. So I didn't trade anything for this whole session. I just go to bed, no problem. So I wake up the next day. I wake up early. I wake up at like 8 o'clock here in Texas. And I open the charts and I'm like, damn, that is a juicy structure. So you've got this zone here. It pushes up, breaks this structure, makes a low, breaks this structure. So I'm like, oh, it's on. And I'm watching. I'm like, this zone is too good. So I enter right on the dot. Guess what happens? It goes up and I'm excited. And then it comes down and I get stopped out. Minus $300 because I'm doing one contract, 30 ticks. So I'm like, damn, let's see what happens. And price comes back up and I'm like, is this it? Is this it? So I enter again with a market order. And I'm like, oh shit, I can't believe I'm in the same exact trade. Like at least I could have gotten a little bit better of a price. Like, damn. So I'm in the same trade, same stop loss. Price is just doing its thing. So I just go about my day. So I'm targeting 215 ticks just because that's how much I need to pass the trading combine. I want to pass this trading combine in 2 trades in 2 days. So I look to the left and I'm like, this is not unreasonable. You know, if I was to push it, I would aim for this high here, but I just needed 215 ticks and look what happened. At 11:30 New York time, price makes its high for the day by 1 cent. Look at that, 92.92, and my target was 92.91. I mean, come on. Now that I'm in the XFA account, let me show you what my last trade was on gold. So here we are. It's 1:45 in the morning on New York time. And I'm looking at this. So I created this zone here. And I traded right here when it touched. And then I got stopped out. I was like, well, shit. So I was like, what the hell is it doing? So I look over here and I was like, oh, it's a flip zone here. It's a flip zone plus you've got the opening of ADR, plus you've got this mid of the ADR. And I'm like, all right, so I'm just watching and I'm watching. It's 1 o'clock, it's 1:05, and it came down. And I'm like, oh, this is the zone. So now it's 115 and it reached up and I'm like, is it just gonna rocket up? And I saw that it didn't. So I entered with a market order, 30 tick stop loss. And I'm like, shit, that's not enough to cover the high, but you know, whatever. I noticed that I entered at the close of the previous ADR, which is right here. So this is the close, previous close. I entered here and I was like, all right, cool. So we're not going to set it to BE, right? And I'm looking and I'm looking and I'm like, damn, look at this structure. If it's going to come back from here at 115 or 110, where is it really going to go? It's turnaround Thursday. It's Thursday, guys. So I'm like, oh man, look at this zone. Why don't I target this one? So if you zoom out, it's like, that's not unreasonable, right? I was like, there's no way it's going to come all the way down here in the same day. I mapped this out and I'm like, oh, maybe one day. So I try to be conservative with 450 ticks, one contract on GC. So that came out to be $4,500. Now I had made 3 trades prior to this and all of those were losses. So if you multiply 30 times one contract times 3, that's about $900 to $1,000. So now I'm up on my XFA account $3,500. Subscribe for the next video.